to create sound. Hi, I'm Rick Jones. What an inspirational piano this is. Light years ahead of my first piano as a child. I grew up on a 1956 Whirligig Spinet. It only stood about this tall, horrible tone, horrible touch. It's all my parents could afford. And both my brother and I, who's a doctor, learned to play on this thing, on this Whirligig Spinet. It was horrible. That's all they could afford, you know? So click the slideshow presentation right next to this video. See, it's a blue button. You can scroll through the pictures as you're watching the rest of this video. It has a slow motion factory key cover. They think of everything at Yamaha. So your fingers won't get smashed. Let's say you have a bunch of children playing it, they're goofing around or whatever, or accidentally get their finger. This would really hurt, especially if you put it over here on the hinge side. That would be a dislocated finger. It would be a trip to the hospital. But there's no way you can easily get your fingers out of the way of this thing. And even if you kept them there, it's not gonna hurt, all right? It also has a factory mute pedal system. When I point this out to customers when they come in the store, they are flipping out. They can't believe that you can knock 90% of the sound down off the piano. So let's say you're in an apartment or townhouse, you're worried about your neighbors, it's getting after 9 p.m., you know, and you're doing your finger exercises. Playing whatever, and you push this middle pedal down and kick it over instantly. Listen. And it frees up your foot because it's locked in place. You can put your right foot back on the right pedal for sustain. Push the middle pedal down and kick it over. Play it all night. Who's going to complain about a piano? And it would be perfect even for a single family home, because you put this on a hardwood floor, you're going to hear it all over the house. So if someone's trying to watch TV, they're on a business call, they're trying to take a nap, you can play all night long. No one's going to hear it. Who's going to complain about a piano anyway? But it's a very popular feature, and Yamaha thinks of everything. There are several ways you can go about purchasing this piano, and look at the price. It's a 2010. We never get them in this new, never. Most of our Yamahas are built in the 70s and 80s. 2010, absolutely like new. Like I said, click that slideshow presentation. Beautiful burgundy wine satin finish with a matching bench from the factory. The legs match up perfectly. Two people can sit at it, and it opens up and stores music, right? You'd be paying a cool $4,000 more for this piano if you were to buy it new. You're saving at least $4,000. Then we're putting a 10-year warranty on it as if you bought it new. We put a lifetime 100% trade-in. We know it'll hold its value. And in writing, 4 sentences long, it says 10-year warranty, first tuning free, no home, first service visit is free. And then, so you buy this for $32.88 and you have it for 5 years. You or your children really start to get inspired. They're really playing well. Now you're thinking, gee whiz, you know, those bigger uprights sound better. When I was in his store, you come in and you pick out a bigger Yamaha or a Steinway or Kawai upright, it's going to be more money. So you hand me $1,000 or $2,000 more. We pull this out and give you all your money back. Think of all the items you bought in your lifetime where they're going to give you all your money back. Doesn't happen. But with stringed instruments, violins, they'll hold their value. Guitars, a lot of times a vintage Martin guitar will go for many, many thousands of dollars more than when it was new. sometimes tens of thousands of dollars more. And look at a Stradivari violin. How old are they? You go for millions of dollars. It's just a little spruce box. So pianos are made better than a violin, right? But it's the same concept. Instead of you stroking the strings, you're hitting the strings with hammers. A violin has a bridge that the strings go over. Piano has a bridge. Violin has a spruce soundboard. The body of it is spruce. Piano has a spruce soundboard. It's the same concept, only it has a cast iron plate and much thicker strings, so it's not going to fall. That's why we can put that lifetime trade-in on it. When I first started doing this 45 years ago, the new piano dealers would just bombard people, berate them, saying, why would you go to him? You know, pianos only last 30 years. And then I got so tired of hearing that I said, okay, I'll give you all your money back. I know they'll last longer than 30 years. What, am I supposed to throw all these pianos away? I'll give you a lifetime 100% trade-in. But what I didn't realize when I was saying that is the value of the pianos have gone up. I was selling 6-foot Yamaha Grands that I was importing from Japan for $6,500 45 years ago. The same piano the same year, they'll trade them in, and I'm selling for $12,000. The same piano. So I didn't even realize when I was making that offer that they would appreciate so much. And we're giving people what we offered. We're giving all their money back, even though they waited 20 years to trade in, but they will trade in. And you can trade in as often as you want. And each time you trade in, you're waving goodbye to the piano as the next one's coming in. It's free of charge within a very liberal 100-mile radius of Washington, D.C., Beltsville, Maryland. If you're a little over, like, you know, north of us would be Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, York, Carlisle, that's all free delivery, even though it's over 100 miles. Out east towards Ocean City, Maryland, that's all free delivery. Anything on the Eastern Shore and some parts of Delaware. West out towards Harrisonburg, Virginia, you know, out off of 81, well past Winchester. Martinsburg is right, you know, a little over West Virginia, Martinsburg, we'll deliver for free. Down to Richmond, Virginia, about 125 miles from here, free delivery. So any of the east, west, north, south, within or just a little over 100 miles. Now, if you're watching this video from Ohio or Texas or whatever, California, of course there's going to be a delivery charge. To figure out what that is, drag this piano into the shopping cart. It's a little orange button, a bar, shopping cart. It'll pop up a screen alphabetically of your state with a fixed price to get this piano in your home nationwide. We use a terrific network. We've formed this relationship over 45 years with piano movers nationwide, and they work together to get the piano in your home from here to San Diego or Seattle. We have many customers in every state except for Alaska and Hawaii. Prove it, go up to the top, there's a testimonial page, click that, type in your state. You're watching this from Maine, you know, pretty far away from here, Florida. Type in your state and start reading the almost 500 unsolicited thank you letters. Go to Google reviews, Yelp reviews, Grok, go to ChatGPT, and read what customers say and what the robot says about Rick Jones pianos. I think you'll be encouraged to do business with us. A piano like this should inspire you or your students, and I tell the parents to their face, if you stop taking lessons or if your child quits taking piano on this piano, it's not the piano's fault, because we've set it up for success. We did a thorough action regulation, make it play well. So there's 3 ways you can go about buying this piano. First way is to call us with any questions. No, first way is to come in here. We're open 7 days a week. We're easy to find. We're only 1 mile from the Washington Capitol Beltway on 95, exit 25. It's like 1 mile. It's at the 1 o'clock position of the Capitol Beltway. Easy from Baltimore, easy from anywhere in Northern Virginia, DC. A lot of people take the Greenbelt Metro to the Green Line to the Greenbelt stop, which is the last stop. We'll pay for your trip on on any of the Lyft or Uber. We have an account with both, so we'll pay for your round trip to get you from the Green Line to our store, which is about 5 miles away. Many people take us up on that because it's actually quicker at rush hour or some days to come the Metro, even if you're in Silver Spring or out there towards Rockville or whatever. Take a trip on the subway, and we'll pay for your Uber visit here. The second way is to call us with any questions, and the last way is throw it in the shopping cart. You're watching this video from anywhere in the country, of course there's going to be a delivery charge, but it's nominal. It's very inexpensive when you consider, go to the new piano stores first and look for a comparable model that's twice as much of this. Now you had to pay $1,000 to get it out west. So what? You're getting a great group of piano movers, and then we have a nationwide network of technicians through a directory, a national directory, where we can look up your zip code, and within a 25 to 50 mile radius of Beltsville, Maryland, 25 to 50 mile radius of where you live will be countless number of technicians, A to Z, who are more than willing and able to service this piano throughout the 10-year warranty period. Your first tuning's free. Let it settle in for a while. We tune it within 24 hours prior to delivery, and you have up to 6 months to get it tuned. That gives us plenty of time to help you find a good technician, competent, who lives right there in your community. I've had many customers say, hey, you know, you gave me this guy, he lives a block away from me. I had no idea the guy was a piano technician. So we'll take care of you. It's an excellent group of technicians nationwide we use. So I hope you do business, hope you come see us, call us, or use that shopping cart, and we'll take good care of you. Thanks.